Yeah, hi, my name's Greg Kiki. I'm the head coach for the Rocori High School fishing team. We are a fishing team based out of Cold Spring, Minnesota, in our second year of existence. Yeah, with our team this year, we have 33 anglers signed up, grades 9 through 12. We do have some females too, which is always good to see. So it's going to be a fun, been a fun summer. This is our third event of the summer. We do a league night where we go to lakes every Wednesday night. Fish from 6:30 to 9, lines in at 6:30, lines out at 9. And what we do is we go by the longest fish in length. And at the end of the night, we give away some prizes. This week it's a rod and reel for first place. We have some gift cards for second and third place. And then for the people who don't catch fish, who register fish, we also do some door prizes too, which we give away another rod, a couple more gift cards, and then we also have one for the smallest fish in length. So what we really try to do is to kind of spread it out a little bit, let everybody get a chance to win something, have some friendly competition, and have a good time. We have quite a variety of skills of fishing level, and that's something that we recognized when we started this. We have people who have all the fancy gear and just a lot of a lot of wherewithal as far as where to fish. We also have some kids who haven't done a lot of fishing, where we've helped them up by giving them some rods, some tackle, and teach them. And that's kind of what we're all about. Our club in general is kind of geared to kind of help kids at all different aspects of angling. If you just want to come out a couple times a summer, fish with some friends at an event like tonight, still have a chance to win something, that's great. Or if you want to do like tournament fishing, we get involved in some Minnesota tournament trails where a lot of our kids go fish some of the high school tournaments. You have a chance to do well in those, go to state tournaments, national tournaments, chance to even win some scholarship money, and also get exposed to more of the competitive fishing world. So we're really geared to from one spectrum to the other end is our main goal.
Okay, so when I first got the idea about starting the fishing team, I was on Clearwater Lake with my grandpa, and we saw a big tournament. So at the end of the day, we went in to see what the weights were, and finally we heard it was a high school tournament, which I was really surprised by. And ever since that, I really wanted to get one started because it looked really fun. And that night I went home and told my dad I wanted to start a fishing team. And it took off pretty well, so it was good.
How did you get kids involved in it that maybe didn't have a big interest or didn't have boats or whatever?
Yeah, a lot of it was just, we wanted to give kids, and that was like when we have like these fishing nights, we have boat captains, so, kids who don't, have a boat, don't have stuff, get the opportunity to fish, to fish too. So, and that's where we've had a lot of interest. We got a lot of kids that, have really enjoyed that part of it. I guess, being with this, being our first summer, we're kind of waiting to see kind of where it's going to kind of go in the future. This summer we have 33 kids, and we anticipate it growing a little bit more every year. The high school fishing in Minnesota as a whole is still relatively young. There's a couple of the national tournaments, or a couple of state tournaments are just in the first or second years. This is our first year of a league night. I anticipate this growing. I could see something within the next even 5 years. There'll be almost like conferences, like there would be for sporting, for the sports, football, baseball, those types of sports. There'll be similar fishing conferences where there'll be more state tournaments and end of the year postseason tournaments involved. But it's still pretty early, so it's still quite a ways to go yet.
What interests you most about getting involved with this?
Just being out on the boat with Ryan.
You guys are buddies?
Yeah.
You fish a lot away from the tournament?
Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of it too is just just kind of getting out. It just gives you a chance, and the nice thing too, it gives you a night out, which is kind of fun. It gives you a chance to fish. We fish a different lake every week, so you get to see. Some weeks we're fishing deep weed lines, some it's more docks, other lakes you're fishing more drop shots. So it really depends. I mean, it gives you a lot of different variety, and different times of year fish are doing different things. So it's it just helps everyone that's fishing as a whole. Everyone's here to kind of help share information. We all everyone's wants some bragging rights, want to get that big one, but at the same time we're all kind of helping each other out too, and just having some fun. So.
How many adults do you guys have involved that are mentoring and being boat captains?
Well, like tonight, for instance, we have like 12 adults that are helping. So we usually always have 2 to 3 in a boat. Ideally, it's 2, but we've got a lot of people that have sponsored. We've been pretty blessed with the people that have sponsored, and it's, when they're available, they help out. Even if they're going to help out a night or two during the summer, that all helps. And pretty much anybody can help out. All we ask is they have to be 19 years of age or older, and they can help us out. And we always, with our school, we have a background check that we pass out just for the safety of the kids, which is a big deal. And then we got a lot of people that are very interested in helping out. Right now, we don't have any pros involved with us. It's more or less just just parents, volunteers. We have some people, some people that are sponsors at fish tournaments, that are, pretty good. They've been pretty good resources for us, so we've been, pretty happy to have them.
Now, if the kids don't have a lot of equipment, of their own, do folks help them out and supply that kind
Absolutely.
of stuff?
Yeah. Because we get a lot of kids, they don't have a rod, or they have one rod. We'll help them out. We'll let them borrow a rod. Everyone's got tack boxes. Everybody's willing to, let them use something that night and help out and teach. And because a lot of times, some of the kids, they don't really know how to catch a bass on a drop, or don't know what a drop shot rig is, or something that we can teach them what it is, how to fish it, what techniques, or when you fish it. So it's a lot of a lot of learning, but kind of a more of a relaxed atmosphere on a league night like tonight. With a lot of our teams, there's national tournaments. So if we have a fisherman, they just got done with the national high school tournament down in Missouri. So if you wanted to fish that, you could simply go down there. It was a 4-day tournament. After the first day, you can qualify, and then you go into the second day. If you qualify, you can make it to the third day, and then they keep whittling it down. So there definitely is, those opportunities.
Through the actual high school of Rocori, what's been the feedback for this summer program?
It's been very positive. We have a lot of people that have kind of heard about it. A lot of people have kind of called, kind of wanting to get in for next year. So I almost anticipate next year is going to kind of double quite a bit. But it's been pretty positive, because it's fishermen. It's a nice thing with ours. It's not like a typical high school sport where only maybe the top most skilled kids can compete in that sport. We get kids that fish a lot. We got kids who don't even own a tackle box that fish. And that's kind of what it's meant for us. Give everybody an opportunity. So that's something we're pretty proud of. We see a lot of kids that are, the kids that aren't into trap shooting, or just, they enjoy the outdoors, with a lot of kids into fishing. So we get a lot of crossover. One of the things when we started our league, we were very careful not to overschedule each other, so kids could have opportunities to do both, because it's, hunting and fishing is kind of what a lot of these kids like, and so it makes it kind of nice.
Midwest Gun Dog Kennels is your full-time gun dog training facility. For over 30 years, we have customized our training to fit each individual gun dog. We know it takes a well-trained gun dog to handle wild birds. Make every hunting trip a dream trip. Let Midwest Gun Dog Kennels put excitement back into your hunt of a lifetime. Midwest Gun Dog Kennels, where experience equals excellence.
Make your next day on the water even better with Airwave Pedestal, the only air suspension system that can be custom adjusted to the weight of the rider. No unreliable springs, no oil-filled shocks to leak. Our patented design utilizes a 2-stage suspension system to smooth out the roughest ride, while limiting travel to an industry-leading 2 inches. This boating season, enjoy your time on the water to the fullest. Find out how at airwavepedestal.com.
Dakota Pheasant Guide offers the best wild pheasant hunts from the Glacial Lakes area of South Dakota west to the Missouri River. Packages available include everything from self-guided to fully guided hunts. Book your bird hunting adventure now. Fishermen, iTime Promotions is your ticket to an enjoyable and successful day on the water. Call Dennis Foster for your outdoor adventure of a lifetime.
So the way we do our scoring, Tom, is when the anglers, when they get a fish, they measure it on the team supplied scale. Then they'll text me a photo of their fish. We need to see their head touching the front of the bun board and where the tail is. And then if it's kind of close, we'll overlap it just up to the nearest 1/8 inch is kind of what we'll do. So then from there, we'll just keep track of whatever the longest fish is per night, and the top 3 biggest fish will do prizes, and the smallest fish will get a prize as well, which is kind of a fun deal. Gets the kids kind of excited. So as the kids get their fish, we'll kind of enter them as we go, and then we have it's called a Remind app. It's an app that a lot of schools use for different sporting events for parents to keep track of the kids. I'll send updates every half hour or so, just letting know where we're at. If we got new leaders, try to keep everybody updated. So it's a way to instantaneously communicate with everybody out here that's fishing. So kind of a nice deal.
This is the river to sea whopper plopper, and basically this little tail right here just spins around, creates a disturbance on the top of the water. I'm hoping to get the fish that are off the side of the docks to react to this and just blow up on it, hopefully. So I guess we'll see in a bit.
Decent one.
Not big or anything.
That one. Oh, we got a measurement of 13 inches.
13er. Is that even in the top 3 right now?
Well, it's only the 3rd fish registered, so you're top 3 and winning the
Don't we have to
smallest.
send a picture of it?
Well, I'm in the boat, so.
Oh. Okay. I was just making sure.
Tell me what you got cooking there before you flip her back out and catch another one.
I have a Yum Senko on a Lucky Red hook. I'm just hoping to cast it under and in docks and let it sink to the bottom, and hopefully they pick it up off the bottom.
What we'd like to do is get involved in training your team on aquatic invasive species.
Yeah.
And make sure they know what's going on, how to clean the boats, etc.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Make sure that they know this lake in particular has starry stonewort, which is a very invasive species.
Uh-huh.
Just want to make sure as they jump from lake to lake that they know
They're
they're
aware of
jumping
it.
from one lake that's infested and one lake that might not be.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
And I've got some little brochures here to
Yeah.
at least explain what starry stonewort is. I don't know if you know about Lake Coronas.
Yep, we're actually going there in a few weeks. So.
Watch out. That
Boy,
one's
that has
really
to do-
infested with
Oh,
starry
wow.
stonewort. Starry stonewort is about the worst thing that we've seen.
Sure.
We have it under control here because we caught it early.
Mm-hmm.
We had the DNR out today actually and said it wasn't enough to pull. But if you get out to Coronas, make sure your boats are clean when they come out of there. Don't
Okay.
bring them to some other lake.
Absolutely, for sure.
And we'll try to put some training classes together for
That
not
would-
just. We talked about this at the MINCOLA meeting last week up in the Brainerd area. I'm going to try to get all the high school teams
Yeah, we'd really
thoroughly
like that.
trained at AIS.
No, for sure.
Okay?
All right, well, appreciate your stop.
Okay. Good to see you.
Continue. In the weeds. Hey, Ryan gets caught. Yeah, he's still there.
This is a nice one. It's a pig.
That's not a bad fish.
That's a good one.
It's fat. It's not very long.
Yeah. Put you in the running.
This is a big fish.
Yeah.
There you go.
2.8. There he goes.
Tell me the length and the weight.
That was a 16.5 inch, 2.8 pound bass.
So I just sent out our first update to our team. We're about a half hour into our event tonight. The leader has the biggest fish at 17 3/4. Joel, who's in our boat, is in second place at 16 3/4, and then we also have a 13 3/4 that Caleb Fuchs caught. So pretty early on, expecting to see some pretty nice fish caught yet tonight. So we'll wait and see. That's smallest fish.
Yeah,
As of now.
Yeah. True as of now, yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, 11 1/4.
Maybe
I hope I do.
I don't think we need the net for that one.
Maybe.
Okay, that might win it.
Yeah, I'm going for smallest fish today.
Yeah.
8 3/4.
Here, hold it up.
Kiki, you may take a dub for small fish.
I hope I do. That'd be so funny.
For skipping docks, I usually like to use a bait caster, but today I'm using a spinning reel because the bait caster has a little heavier backbone on it. So like when you're flipping under the docks or on the lifts or whatever, if you get stuck on anything, like I don't know, it's just a stronger backbone on your rod, less chance of snapping it, and that's just what I prefer.
High Point Pet Foods presents Country Creations Dog Foods, offering quality nutrition for the life of your canine companion. To fuel the fire of puppyhood into keeping the energy level high of an active young dog, optimizing the performance of the hard-charging adult, or having a quality diet for your senior canine companion. Country Creations has you covered with their quality formulas. Get in touch with High Point Pet Foods today. Midwest Gun Dog Kennels is your full-time gun dog training facility. For over 30 years, we have customized our training to fit each individual gun dog. We know it takes a well-trained gun dog to handle wild birds. Make every hunting trip a dream trip. Let Midwest Gun Dog Kennels put excitement back into your hunt of a lifetime. Midwest Gun Dog Kennels, where experience equals excellence.
Well, as you might be able to tell, I spend a lot of time behind a shotgun. Whether it's at the clay target fields, sporting clays fields, doing exhibitions, or bird hunting, I always trust my shooting skills to the Rio elites. Not only for the lighter recoil, but as you can tell, the harder hitting, consistent patterns. These clay targets don't stand a chance when you shoot Rio elites.
Dakota Pheasant Guide offers the best wild pheasant hunts from the Glacial Lakes area of South Dakota west to the Missouri River. Packages available include everything from self-guided to fully guided hunts. Book your bird hunting adventure now. Fishermen, iTime Promotions is your ticket to an enjoyable and successful day on the water. Call Dennis Foster for your outdoor adventure of a lifetime.
I got a 16 3/4.
Yeah.
You owe me big time.
Yeah.
How many have you guys caught?
Hey, did you see the picture? The one she sent you?
No, that's the thing is we might have to go up to, I'm not really getting photos for some reason tonight, so.
The service on this lake is really bad.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking we might go fish the other side of the lake just so we get service. And we'll find out.
How about you guys?
No. He had one, but he lost it.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, kind of just fishing the opposite side of the lake. we actually couldn't get service for the app, so we had to go over here to see if we could get service. But we're just kind of finding matted vegetation, reeds, pads, trying to find the fish that are tucked up deep in there, try to get them out.
What are you using for a lure? Did you change anything?
I did. Now I'm using a topwater frog.
We've been fortunate to have some very good sponsors with our fishing team. Into Marine has been probably the biggest sponsor that's really stepped up. They kind of bought hats for us, donated a lot of money, allowed us to use their facilities. They've had people who have helped us, giving us fishing tips and pretty good insights and pretty well-versed people when it comes to fishing. So yeah, we've been very happy with their support.
One foot in the boat. Got it.
Definitely not 17.
No.
Nice fish though.
Yeah.
Talk about that whole thing, what you just do.
Well, I had the great idea of coming in this very shallow water, trying to get behind this dock and fish this really sloppy stuff, and this little fish came out behind it. It goes right back there.
Herring or something.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, so we got a little over a half hour, about 45 minutes left in the fishing league tonight. Right now, top fish is sitting at 19 and a half. We got a couple other ones right around 18. So, still anyone's for the taking for the last 45 minutes. So, it's calmed down real nice, and see if maybe we can pull a big one in the last few minutes here.
Oh.
Okay.
I just let that one sit right on the bottom. Between that group.
I seen it right when it hit your line, started moving. That was kind of cool.
I didn't even see it at that point. Nice little one.
So how'd you catch that one?
I just cast it into a little open area in the lily pads and just let it sink down to the bottom and let it sit there for like 10 to 15 seconds, and I picked it up off the bottom.
Okay, so tonight we had a tie for third place. Nick Pazorski and Levi both had a 17 3/4 inch bass. So we're gonna flip a coin. So
we looked at it, guys, and they are identical.
I think we just saw whatever they get in half.
Yeah. So does someone have a coin?
If you and Levi wanted to split,
I do.
Break the rod in half.
How many fish did you catch? Oh, where's that?
I got 4, so that means I win, right? I got 4.
Split the rod deal.
that should be it.
I think that's pretty fair.
If you guys want to split it, you can work on splitting it between the two of you. You can.
Who's calling it?
I will.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh.
Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh!
Beautiful.
I think Nick should just get 4th place.
Okay, and then second place with an 18¼ bass, Nick Wheeling.
Nick, can I shake your hand?
You're gonna have no one to shake your hand.
I got you.
I got
Dude, the fish have eyeballs.
Here, you shake one, I'll shake one.
Perfect.
Hold it in your mouth.
Here, I got a
How's
Nick,
it gonna work?
did the fish have eyeballs?
Put that in the middle, like put in your teeth.
He didn't just run into your hook, did he?
Nick, you gotta do like the cross hand.
Oh yeah. I only have one eye.
nice winner with the biggest bass, 19½ inches, Caden Diedrich.
I know that guy!
I think that's the bait caster. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
I know that guy!
Hey! We got a picture.
Congratulations. Okay, face the camera that way.
That's the
No,
brother
it's
going.
a cousin of mine.
Rome! Kevin.
He's gonna do that one too.
Okay.
Who all threw small fish back and forgot?
Okay, so we got,
Caden, Ryan. Well, Ryan didn't forget. They forgot the ruler.
Diesel train rolls down the line as I'm headed for the land of corn and rye. There is a place I'm always satisfied, full of remedies to ease my worried mind, like pulling catfish on the banks of Cherry Cove, watching wood ducks glide like angels to the shore. I'm gonna find